Okay, I know you guys like women in Russia, and we will be having a lot of new things coming up on the channel. Please stay tuned. There's a lot of travel, exploring the world, but today we're doing an unboxing. Okay guys, and here is another item for unboxing, the Wizard X220, and this is the model number 2. So, interesting. In the packaging, they sent this just freely in the bag that covered this package. I haven't opened it yet, but that does show that the company Banggood is giving good attention to detail, because I do live in Russia most of the time, and obviously it's set to sell to America. See the 2 prongs. So there you go. So the drone is made for sale in America. Now take a look. One thing to notice, it's freaking heavy. I mean, much heavier than I would have thought. Very heavy drone. What's in the box? Let's see. I'll do what I can to open it without. I've never opened it before. Wow, it's a lot of cool stuff in here. All right, I'm going to put you down for a second. All right, guys, let me know if you enjoy unboxings. Sometimes I think they're a little ridiculous, but sometimes I watch these just to see what I'll be getting. Sometimes I like to be surprised. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But look at this. I already knew I was going to be getting this, but wow, that's a lot of extra propellers. These are firmer than propellers that with other drones that I have. They have a lot more give. These drones are, these drone propellers they have a much higher rake. So apparently very efficient air pull through, and they're very firm. So they're going to break, I suppose. That's what they mean by having so many. Here's your controllers. Excellent. And I've never even looked at this before, but this is the controller. Okay, let's see. Can I remove this? Yeah, okay. What's here? Nothing? Okay. So, we've got a charger. I guess that's the battery pack. And here is the... Wow, look at that. That's very heavy. Much heavier than my first drone's controller. That means a lot of electronics inside. Wow, I can't even... No batteries are in that yet, and it's very, very weighty. Feels very professional. For the money, I think it's good. And here is the drone. Look at that. Yep, some assembly required, guys. So you're going to have to put propellers on and make sure everything's tightened up. Here's your battery pack. Wow, nice bubble wrap. Wow. Wait, I think I got 2 battery packs? Or is that all one? No, that's all one. Big, huge, 500 milliamp battery. Heavy. What else? Let's see if we can pull the drone out. Here's your charger, obviously. Very excited about this drone. I think it's going to be really cool. What's in here? Your antenna for transmission. I guess that's actually receiving also. Not sure. I'm still learning about drones, so don't get on me if I'm not completely right. Extra screws, I think that's a good one, right? And this is for the run cam or your GoPro to go on the drone. And what's this mess? Huh. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. It might be the charger for the battery that plugs in, I guess. That's what it must be. Okay. Yeah, it's got to be. Okay. And I think the last thing in here, well, nuts. We got nuts to put the propellers on, which are color-coded for different... See, I guess maybe that is why you need to do unboxing videos, because certain people will be giving you certain information. Zip ties. Sometimes I like to be surprised, but I did watch some unboxing about this before, but I've never seen anybody do it from scratch like this, so this is pretty neat. What's over here? Something else. Huh. Little rubber pieces to hold things down. So you have to be kind of good with models in order to do this. I'm fairly mechanical, so I don't think I'll have any trouble. But you know, it's not a drone you're going to just buy and then fly right away. You're going to have to assemble it. Let me pull it out. Okay, so most of the weight in the package was actually the controller. This is a very heavy unit here. But the drone itself actually is very heavy compared. Wow. I mean, to all the drones I've touched before, this thing's a very heavy beast. Pretty neat, all these motors. It's going to be kind of fun to play with this. I wanted to get a little bit more professional with the drones. This drone you have complete control over, and it's got plenty of power to fight any kind of wind. But it's not altitude hold. It's not GPS hold. None of that. So basically you have control over it. You better learn very well what you're doing. Here, let me show you something else, interestingly. This was the first drone that I started with, and you know, I thought it was kind of stupid to hold on to this for a while. I was like, what's the purpose in having this? It's very lightly constructed. It's pretty hardy. I mean, you can wreck it, but it can't even fight against wind. I mean, and these propellers, remember the difference. On the Eachine Wizard, they're very, very rigid. These are kind of springy, so there's a difference there. But what is good about this drone is that, well, you can learn to fly with it. And because I have had some practice with this, I was able to save the See camera drone. It's a GPS hold drone. When it started to go into the toilet bowl effect. It started to go into the toilet bowl effect, but I was able to actually save it because I've had some experience flying this. And I didn't get as panicked as I would have. You know, I'm certainly it would have gone in the lake if I hadn't. But this is very light construction, so it's like a toy grade drone just for kids. But the camera's terrible on this, just so you know. But as far as learning to fly, it's good. And that's why I'm holding on to it, is because it's fun to just play with it to learn to fly. This drone over here is the severe, very, very, very professional grade drone. So it's going to be a whole different type of flying. Plenty of power to do whatever you'd like. Boy, it is very weighty. But you can see it's very built. You know, that's carbon fiber. Wow, the thing's really built well. As far as I can tell, it's quite strong. Of course, you can break these arms, but as long as you feather it a little as it's falling down, hopefully, you know, it's not going to break too quickly. But it's rigid. That is the difference, guys. That's the difference. It's a rigid drone, so when it hits, it's going to be taking the impact. Where other drones, like the one I just showed you, they kind of bend. They're bendable. Not just the propellers, but it may be even parts of the drone are bendable. These propellers are extremely rigid because I guess they want them to have the best effect of lifting that drone and having full air contact. I mean, they don't bend at all. So that's why they give you so many. Geez, I don't know how many, 16 of them in there or something. So, all right, guys, let's get flying. Can't wait to show you what it looks like. And I've got a lot of exciting things on the channel coming up. So I can't wait to show you how this actually looks. Cool.